How's it going, everybody? Welcome to We Do Tech and also to another Q&A video. Now luckily my power is on. I actually was planning on doing this video earlier, but my power was off and I didn't want to go outside because it's crazy hot. So waited for the power. Luckily it's on again. Luckily it's just again 2 hours. Few days before, like last week, it was off for like 7 hours every single day. But I've got power again, which is awesome. So yeah, I'll ask you guys on Twitter, Instagram, and so on to ask me questions. So we're gonna just answer a few of them here. I've actually seen there's a bunch of them. So we'll try to get through most of them. Otherwise, I'll move it to a second video as well. Now, just before we get into all of the questions, I did actually see there was one question, and it was something like, why do I have a second channel, We Do Tech Extra? So firstly, go subscribe to We Do Tech Extra. We'll leave a link in the video description. So my second channel is mostly there again for reviews that I don't want to do on the main channel. It's going to be more simple type of videos that I don't want to spend 6 to 12 hours on recording, editing, and everything, because sometimes they're a bit older products, or I just want to do like a sneak peek. I just don't feel they're worth spending all of that time on, and that's where I'm just going to do unboxing, a quick review, that style of video. Got a new camera, so I can do top down and so on, get a few shots for you guys. And that's going to be the We Do Tech Extra, and then just pretty much anything else that I can think of that I want to do, because I don't want to tarnish the quality or lower the quality of the main channel. So I want to keep the high production quality for the main channel and all of the products that I do here. But sometimes, yeah, it's just not worth spending all of that time on a basic mouse video headphone stand. I'm not going to review a headphone stand like this, but yeah, just for example. So go check out the link in the video description. I have posted a few videos there recently, and then also I'm going to do a lot more in the upcoming next few weeks and so on. So then jumping into some of the questions, these are the ones on the YouTube posts. So firstly, do you recommend the Razer Kraken 2019 edition? I did do a review on it, so also you can check that out. But yeah, it's a pretty good headset. I believe it's going for around $90. I can't exactly remember, but it's like taking on the HyperX Clouds and so on. But it's a really good headset. So yeah, I can definitely recommend that. I have to say, from the first Kraken that I've reviewed like 2 years or 3 years back, they have really improved their quality, especially the sound, a lot more. So yeah, I actually like the Krakens. As I'm fairly new to PCs, is a Ryzen 7 3800X and a 2060 Super a good pair for hardcore gaming, video editing, and streaming? And I have a phone call. Cool. Yellow. All right, so where were we? So video editing and streaming, question mark. And if not, can you recommend an alternatives? It also comes with 16 gigs of RAM if that's needed. Yeah, it looks pretty decent. I'll kind of say the 2060 Super, maybe if you can upgrade that a bit higher to like a 2070 Super, then that'll actually fix with the 3800X really nicely. Because the 3800X is a bit more higher end than like the 2060, but yeah, it will work for video editing, especially. More CPU horsepower is always better for that. And then also for streaming, you can use your CPU then for streaming if you don't want to get a secondary system for that. And for the amount of cores the 3800X has, yeah, that's going to be pretty decent. And 16 gigs of RAM is okay. Pretty decent. It's kind of the recommended now. You can maybe later on take that up to like 32, but yeah, 16 is enough for now. But yeah, looks pretty decent. 3800X is a nice CPU. And then next up is from Kevin, who asked the Kraken Tournament Edition or the Nori, and also Razer purple switches or Razer red switches. Now, I haven't used the Razer red switches before. I've only used the purple switches, that hybrid type of switch with the optical and the mechanical in. And I would say I really love those switches. I think that's my favorite switches so far. So yeah, the purples. And then the Kraken Tournament Edition versus the Nori. I kind of like the Nori. I actually have like the Nori Ultimate right here, and it's an awesome headset. It's really comfortable. And the Nori, I believe, is exactly the same. It's just not wireless, and some of the features are a bit downgraded. But I do really like the Nori, so I'll say maybe go for that. It's just really big, that's the only thing, but very comfortable. And then next up, we have Not Wrecked. So he says, I currently have an RX 580. Should I upgrade to a 1070? BTW, love your videos, bro. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. And I wouldn't necessarily say upgrade from the RX 580. It's honestly not big enough of a jump because the RX 580 is pretty much on par with a 1060. They kind of battle it out in some certain games. And just between those two, I wouldn't say it's worth the price. Maybe if you can get it for a really, really good price, then maybe if you can sell yours as well. But I would also say if you do have a 1060 or RX 580, you can rather skip everything, go for a 2060 or even like a 2060 Super now. Yeah, because they canceled the 2060s, NVIDIA. Then what is your favorite Razer product? From Lucky. So Nori Ultimate, really nice headset, and then also the Razer Huntsman Elite. So sad that I need to send that keyboard away because it's an awesome keyboard. So those are my two favorites. Tech, that's a cool name. Tech asks, a best PC shop in South Africa to get the best Black Friday deals. Like, I'm gonna obviously say Rebel Tech, go check them out. I work with them, they're awesome. So you're pretty much going to have to shop around because sometimes the one shop has better deals than the other, or has this type of product on special, but the other one does not. So it's a mix and match. You're pretty much gonna have to check on all of them. There's never one single place that you really need to check. I mean, even if I get a good price, a really good price somewhere else, and not from Rebel Tech, it is unfortunately still my money that I need to spend, even though I will work with them, but I might buy from somebody else. It's just money, that's all. Then Noob Tunes 2 asks, Ryzen or Intel? Love this question. So I'm currently Ryzen all the way because Intel is just, they don't know what they're doing. I think I've actually got this question a few times now, but yeah, Ryzen, they're dominating. Intel, honestly, they've dropped the ball. They've done nothing new, just like refresh on refresh on refresh. I mean, the 14 nanometer, we're on 14 plus, like 3 pluses. I don't even know if there's a 4 plus, but it does look like they're skipping 10 nanometer now and going straight to 7, I believe. So maybe something will happen there, but yeah, they're just dropping the ball like crazy. And also now getting stock of Intel CPUs here in South Africa, like the 8700K or the 9700K, it's just stupid expensive. We just can't get stock because after their previous fail on their new CPUs, the 10 nanometer CPUs, their factory like had to roll back and then move back to the developing the 9700 of the 9 series. And that just kind of like made a huge shortage on chips. So yeah, Intel. Next we have a Flood that asks, yes, can you give me one computer, thanks. Sure, I can pretty much give everybody computers. You just need to give me money. That's all. Just give me $2,000. That's all I'm asking. Or maybe 5, or maybe 10. Yeah, then I can buy myself a new PC, and you can get a PC as well. That'll work. So I don't know why I get so many questions like this. Yeah, it's joking, but there's gonna be questions about it in the comments. So I'm just waiting for that. Then we have the next one, which I think, I'm not going to pronounce that because I'm bad with words. In your opinion, what is the best budget mechanical keyboard? So best budget mechanical, I'm still going to go for the Redragon Yamaha. It's for the money, probably the best mechanical keyboard that you can get. You get everything with that, G keys, you get massive amount of macros, all of your media keys, everything. And it's just an awesome keyboard for the price. But it is from Redragon. A lot of people don't necessarily like Redragon. And for that, for the price point, you can rather go for something like the Cooler Master, what's it, the CK550 or the CK350. One has the Gatrons and the other one, I believe, has, Omron switches. I can't really remember, or maybe Cherry. I can't exactly remember, but I have done a review on the CK550. Nice keyboard. It's just a bit more than the Red Dragon stuff. That's the only thing, but it's from a more reliable brand. So yeah, that's gonna be my bets for that. Then we have the Razor Kraken X or the SteelSeries Arctic 1. Haven't really seen the Arctic 1 before. I've seen it like quickly, but I haven't seen any reviews or anything. So I'm unfortunately gonna have to go for the Kraken X just because I've tested it out and it's pretty good for the price. Next, we have Alex M. Are you still looking for writers for the website channel? I think you mentioned something in an earlier video. So yeah, I mentioned that in a previous Q&A, I believe, where I wanted to build up my website and then like get writers or just people to submit like stories and so on. I still want to do that. I just need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. It's not necessarily that easy, so I'm working on that and trying to do bunch of other stuff, but I really want to do everything next year because next year is going to be a massive step for the channel, just for me in general. So yeah, next year is gonna be crazy. So maybe next year I'll officially have everything set up. Then we have Endor. What were aspects of your first PC build? I think I did mention it in one of my other Q&A videos. It's pretty much a Core 2 Duo GT 8600. I don't even know how much RAM, probably like 2 gigs or a gig of RAM, and that's all I can remember in a normal box, normal motherboard. So that was pretty much my first gaming PC, and then there was like power cuts, and then the entire thing blew up, and then I got a new one. But yeah, that was sad. Do you sell review samples? Now, I do actually have a few that I want to sell because I'm running out of space currently. But it's mostly like boxes. I can't really sell a lot of my peripherals, even though I do build up a ton of them. It's just, I need to keep some of them to compare to others, because a lot of people ask me, compare this headset to that headset, and then I don't have that other headset. So I need to keep most of my stuff, even though it's just kind of sitting here for 90% of the time. But yes, Captain Tech FZM asks, how did you start to get sponsors for your videos? So the time I got recognized was that I actually posted some reviews on Rebel Tech, and I think that's how they recognized me. But even before that, ASUS South Africa actually contacted me. I think they saw me on Instagram. So Instagram is a really good spot to like get recognized. So that was where I was, and I was freaking out because like, big company, I'm gonna work with them, it's so cool. And I was around, I think 500 subscribers, something, 500 or yeah, less than 1,000. But because it was pretty much just me and UFD Tech doing these type of videos, and even back then he was really small, like crazy small. I think it was maybe double my size or something, or like 3 times my size. So 3,000 subscribers, that's way back. And it was just me and him, so getting products was kind of a lot easier, especially being YouTube. There was like websites and magazines and so on, but companies want to brand a bit out more, and that's where I actually got some of the companies to work with. Syntech was also, they published the Red Dragon stuff, and they probably saw my Red Dragon videos and wanted to work with me. But it's pretty much just me making my videos, and then afterwards they contacted me. I didn't really contact any companies. You can, but you kind of have to sell it to them that they're benefiting a lot more than you are, and that's kind of hard if you are small. So I would say just do your thing, and then companies will contact you. But post Instagram, Twitter, just build up your community, and then later on you will grow and people will recognize you. Like even now still, I pretty much get mails like every single day of companies that want to send me stuff. But because of also where I am, and sorry I'm saying am so much, but because of where I am here in South Africa, they don't necessarily want to ship here. Like the amount of monitors I lost, like high-end gaming monitors that I lost because the people want to send it from China or from the US, and I don't want to pay the 35% tax here. It's kind of sad. But yeah, I get a lot of emails, companies asking me. I pretty much never email them. I only work through Rebeltech. If I want something, I mostly ask them, but they usually like send me stuff as well. So after a while, you will get recognized. Just build up. Even in the beginning, I had to sell like my drum kit to afford the products that I reviewed. It takes a while, it takes a lot of work, even now. And now I am done and I'm sweating like crazy because the aircon is off and it's so hot. The summer is here, 34 degrees or 32 degrees here. It's stupid hot. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Thanks for all the questions, guys. If you have any other questions, let me know down in the comments also below. I'll probably split this up into a few videos, and also I'll post it on the Instagrams, Twitters, and so on when I want to do another one. So check that out and subscribe to the second channel, please. I want to grow that channel a bit more so we can do more stuff there. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Love you guys, and I will check all of you next time. Cheers, guys.